Let's head upstairs now at the Caroll Mansion, and the stairways itself is worth mentioning.
Yes.
The woodwork there, we're talking about oak still, but the wainscoting going up the stairway is
it's just incredibly
fantastic.
It's just wonderful. It's just another one of George McKenna's touches there. Not only is it very grand, but the wainscoting, when you go up the stairs, it curves with the staircase. So the shapes in there, they start out as squares, and it moves into this wonderful parallelogram shape as it goes up the staircase, and then straightens out again into squares at the top.
remarkable work that he did here. As we get to the top of the stairs, what was termed the ladies' parlor of the day has doorways and some inlays of opalescent glass.
Yes.
Am I referring to it correctly?
Yeah, opalescent glass, leaded glass. It's just exquisite. When you go into the ladies' parlor, it's very plain woodwork, plain stained glass. It was a really private part of the house, and so your casual visitor wouldn't be allowed back in, and they wouldn't want them to see it. It's unfinished, and so they would use those windows. Say you're having a dinner party, you have a wonderful view right up to the ladies' parlor from the front door. So they would close those windows and doors that has that wonderful glasswork in it, and so if people were coming in the front door and they would happen to look up, they would just see that exquisite glasswork, and it gives the illusion that the entire house is finished.
Very nice touch. Now, the largest bedroom upstairs is what we would have referred to as the master bedroom. Talk a little bit about some of the features in there that you love the most, including, I'm struck by the bed.
Yes, the bed is absolutely incredible. It is an original piece of furniture to the house belonging to the Caroll family. Large headboard. A lot of people comment how small the bed is. It's narrow, it's short, and there was just no building standards for that time. They could make them however they wanted to, but it is an incredible piece of furniture.
Joanie, typically houses of this period have very little closet space. Not the case here. 9 closets.
Yes.
But in that master bedroom, there is not a closet. Instead, though, a beautiful armoire.
A beautiful armoire. And like you said, we do have an abnormally large amount of closets for the time period in this house, 9. And so this is one of the few rooms that doesn't have one. And so instead, they have that fabulous armoire in there.
The master bedroom also benefits from having its own private fireplace, another nice luxury. And there's another item in that room that we typically would not have seen in the day. We talked about this earlier.
Yes.
It's a sewing machine, because ladies of the day, that wouldn't have been there.
It wouldn't have been there. It's a little out of place in that context. Ladies of the time period of this class who would have lived in this home would have never done their own sewing.
Heaven forbid.
No, they would do their fancy needlework, and they would send their sewing out to be done, or have a seamstress come and stay at the house with them.
Nonetheless, a really unique piece.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It was made by the Empire Sewing Machine Company in New York City, and it has a wonderful little pin cushion on the top in the shape of a rabbit.
I love that. It's adorable. Weddings often take place modern day in the Caroll Mansion, and that's a great location for the brides to get dressed and get ready.
Oh yeah, and for people looking for that venue, we do offer, it's a small space for a wedding, but people looking for that venue, the brides really love to get dressed in that room. You hear it over and over. I feel like a princess, getting ready here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
A fan collection belongs to the Caroll Mansion. An example is also displayed in that master bedroom.
Yes, we have a fabulous hand fan collection here. There's and like you said, a wonderful example in the master bedroom. The lace work on that fan would have been hand done. And then the ribs itself that hold the fan together are mother of pearl, and it has a wonderful Rococo design in it.
The Caroll Mansion also features a nice collection of glass negatives, and we see some of that work displayed today too from a prominent photographer of her day.
Yes, the Everhard collection is a collection of over 30,000 images, about 20,000 of which are on glass plates. And they represent about 100 years of Leavenworth history, spanning 5 different photographers of the time period.
Fascinating. I want to go next to the bathrooms in the home, because they are really not to be missed. Running water was a real revolutionary occurrence in the late 1800s, and the master of the house at the time really took full advantage of that.
Yes,
right?
he did. Lucian Scott, I imagine, was a huge fan of running water. There's the upstairs boasts 2 bathrooms. There was a bathroom downstairs. He had running water in his kitchen, in his greenhouses, in his carriage home. He had a sprinkler system in his yard.
Go figure.
Yeah.
He loved that concept
He
of running water.
loved running water.
Beautiful clawfoot tub. Talk a little bit about some of the other features in that bathroom.
The bathroom, modern bathroom that you see up there, we call it modern. It was renovated in the 1920s, which the clawfoot tub dates to, as well as the toilet you see in there. However, it does have some wonderful original features, such as the tile work on the floor, the built-in cabinets and storage space, the sink, and the wonderful shower that you see in there.
Talk about that. The shower's incredible. And, I mean, at the time, they would have had a circular shower curtain? Or
there's we see them today, we call them rain shower heads.
Yes.
So it's basically the same thing, and it has little notches on it that you can hang a shower curtain from. So it just hang around that shower head and then spread out over the tub.
The back bathroom also gives us a glimpse back in time.
Yes.
An incredible galvanized tub in that room.
Oh,
narrow.
A narrow tub. Yes, it's very narrow, it's very deep, galvanized tin. It kind of gives us a glimpse into the past and what may have been in the front bathroom at one time. It's just, it's huge. You could swim laps in that tub.
Describe the water closet we see there. What a setup.
Yeah, the flushing toilet, which would have been I think a wonderful thing to have in your home. Definitely an upgrade from the chamber pot. But the water closet in this bathroom works by pump. There's a handle that you pump water from into the water closet up above, and there would have been chain at one time that you would have just pulled. It would have released some of that water from the water closet to flush the toilet.
Joanie, what should we know about any upcoming events at the Caroll Mansion? Anything exciting coming up people should be aware of?
We have lots of things that are always going on. Coming up soon, we are celebrating the marriage of Prince William and Kate Middleton here with a...
Heard something about that, I think.
Yeah, something on the news. With a wedding dress exhibit here, a royal affair. We'll have some of our wedding dresses out, royal customs. We'll talk about that wedding customs. We have a fabulous replica of Kate Middleton's ring to auction off, or to raffle off, I guess I should say.
Nice.
Yes, and just one more plug I'm gonna give, something that may be of particular interest. Every December we have the Vintage Homes Tour here, which features this home and 6 other homes, private homes that open up in the community. So that happens the second Sunday in December every year.
A way to get in the holiday spirit, right? People should mark their calendars now ahead of time.
Yes.
Now, if people want to find out more about the hours and operation, tickets, that kind of information, where should they go?
Probably the easiest thing is to go to our website, which is www.leavenworthhistory.org. What
a beautiful home and quite a legacy. Describe what you think this home means to the town of Leavenworth.
I think this... wow, as the repository for Leavenworth history, number one, this is where people go that they can find, family histories, genealogies, family photographs. But the home itself, Leavenworth was a huge industrial town at one time. A lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of money came through this town, and it was a bustling town on your way out west, a major stop. And so I think it just celebrates the spirit of Leavenworth and that entrepreneurial spirit here.
Joanie Kocab, thank you so much for sharing the Caroll Mansion with us today.
Thank you for having me.
week on Home and Away, join us on a trip to Leavenworth, the first city of Kansas, and step back in time with a visit to the Caroll Mansion. Home and Away premieres Mondays at 6:30 on Knology Channel 6. Check local listings for replays or watch anytime on demand Channel 1.
Will that taste?
I can't wait. So, you want to go ahead and you want to talk about this for a minute, Michael?
Okay. So at 7:15, we along with our proteins are very, very important to us, and the pork products that we get, we're very, very proud of. We get our local pork. It's from Allsburg, Kansas, Good Family Farms, and we bring in a pig every week, and we process it there to however we need, whether we need chops or bacon or sausage or whatnot. And you know, it's always fresh. The flavors are really are porky. I mean, it's it's really flavored pork. It's not like the other white meat.
And I assume there's no sodium salt solution injected into this pork. It's all natural.
All
right?
natural. Yep. Yeah. And what we do is we basically just season it, let the pork speak for itself. Season it with salt and pepper. Let that sit for a little bit, and then we'll grill it, and then we put it over a little indirect heat to finish it off to about 135, and then let it set before we actually cut into it, because if it's too hot, you cut into it and all the juices just escape. So we'll let that set, and then actually the juices that come out on the plate, we'll use that as the sauce.
Sounds good. Shall we plate it up?
Sure. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to take this salad,
okay,
and put that here, and the